Hi everyone. It is Christmas Day 2017, and I know I had made a post saying that we weren't going to be able to do the memorial tree this year. Just had too much going on, didn't have room for it. But the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I realized that this is something that I needed to make happen, regardless whether it was convenient for me or not. There have been a few more losses recently, and especially one of the dogs that I had placed a little over 10 years ago, Sadie Ilnicki. I got a message from her just a day or two ago that Sadie had passed, and it really brought home the point that, you know, this tree needs to come up every year. So for everybody that has an ornament, and everybody that has a dog memorialized, or a pet of any kind memorialized on the tree, I'm in the process of putting the tree together right now, and this will be your 2017 SPARRO Memorial Christmas Tree. Alright, this is where things get tough. Both for me trying to remember all the dogs' names and who they belong to, and also trying to go through and remember all the dogs without losing it. So we'll see if we can do this in one take, and if I forget anybody or miss your dog's name or attribute a pet to the wrong person, I apologize. As we get more and more ornaments, it's harder and harder for me to remember who is who exactly. But we'll start out with the SPARRO dogs. Of course, this year was a difficult year. Lost our boy Sammy, and then just a few weeks later, my best boy Scout, who we got from Keepsake Labradors. I'm sure they're both here with me today, just like they were last year, watching me do the tree. But the original SPARRO dogs, Blackie, Maggie, Hunter, and again Maggie, Hunter, Bubba, Murphy, Scuba Steve, Chance, Taylor, our special girl Maddie back there in the corner, our little guy Drew, Nellie, Big Gunner, our blind yellow lab, Cirrus, Lakota, and then Lily and Daisy from Nancy Lisk in New Jersey. Sweet Bonnie from Atlanta. Briar, who came from out around Scranton, who was only with us for about 6 hours before passing away. Of course, Huddler from Jen in Colorado. And Maddie. Grace. Duchess. Muffler, our collie mix. Piro, the Catahoula. Veronica's Emma from Sweden. Our beautiful ornament from Poland from Edith. Of course, there's always PBR, the princess. Spencer and Reggie, McDaniel's dogs from Colorado. My best friend Gary Delaney. Carol and Ron's Cassie from Texas. Casa, Tessa, and Ernie from New Zealand. Muggs, the big old chocolate boy. Benny and Jerry, the cats. Sassy. Our beautiful black girl Paige. Jake, our golden retriever. Tyler. Uncle Terry's Nick and Nora, who are together again now. And we don't have an ornament yet for Nadia, but we'll certainly be remembering her. Jane's Molly. Rachel's Bud. Cody. Sammy the cat. Tilly. Felix. Chica. Sheba. Brenda Morlock's Emma. Our ornament made by our friend Betty. Josie. Of course, the one and only Cirrus from the World Trade Center. Dave Lim's wonderful partner. All the tags are to remember the dogs that didn't have anybody at Christmas. Our special handmade tree and angel from Chrissy in New Zealand. Bailey, our Chessie, and her rubber ducky. Winston, Kim and Rick's Jake, Molly, Kimbro's Annie, and Red, and we don't have an ornament for Shaq, and also Rexy, who just passed last week. Mags and Callie. And that may be everyone. As I said, if I got a name wrong or I forgot somebody, I apologize. Oh, I did forget somebody. Jody Smith's Willie and Libby. And Indy. The ornament for our friend Karen Bowser. Maryland's Chad. See if there's anybody else here I missed. Oh, and I did miss one more that I just remembered. Where is she at? She's over here somewhere. There she is. I missed Laura's boomer. We also have a lot of dogs that we never received ornaments for, but wanted to remember. And we have some dogs we want to remember that we don't have anything for. Our friends, the Helds family, who run Tiny Cause, have been so wonderful with us. We certainly appreciate the card and the picture that Jimmy drew of Sammy when he passed. And we want to remember their Tiny, who was the inspiration for Tiny Cause, and we also want to remember River, who passed this year. Nancy's Bailey and Katie. Our friend Deb Stonebreaker's Reba, Buddy, Josie and Darby. Moose the horse. Our beautiful German Shepherd Pawpaw. Xena, the inspiration for our senior sanctuary. Jane, whose family came from New Zealand to visit her right before she passed. Gabby. Colleen. Rocco. Fudge. Mike and more or less Cindy's Froggy. Nellie. Janice's Matt and Gus. Katie and Bailey again. Halo, our Labrador. Inky, the Seeing Eye Dog. Dutch. Sheila's Bo and Nico. Gomez and Gypsy, that came from our friend Naringa. Oregon, Sammy, Ari, and Glamis, our friend Dee's dogs, and you can also add Cooper onto there now. Aiden, our friend Laura had gotten Aiden back, and unfortunately he didn't survive very long. Mark's Daisy, our Maggie. Reggie. Mrs. Wallowitz. All the Kel Robin dogs, those that are still here and those that have passed. Laura was kind enough to give us the statue of the senior lab. So thank you for bringing Aiden and Ruby back, and it will always be under our tree. Our great friend and vet Jane made the statue of Maggie. I guess it's been over 10 years ago now that Maggie passed. And I'm sorry I've forgotten the name. Melinda Mitchell sent us the beautiful yellow lab memorial when Sammy and Scout passed. So thank you everybody for bearing with me. I hope you enjoyed and appreciated your 2017 SPARRO Memorial Christmas tree. I hope next year there's no dogs to add to it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas or whatever holiday they celebrate, and has a happy and prosperous new year with only good news and happy endings.